I am so excited for the Singing Christmas Tree. It runs December 17th until the 20th in Edmonton. The man behind the show, Mr. John Cameron, and the legendary Marty Forbes with us right now. Gentlemen, how are you?
We are very well, Jeremy. Thank you very much for having us.
Absolutely.
So first of all, guys, we've got to talk about the Christmas tree. Tell us all about it.
Well, it's been around the city of Edmonton for over 46 years, and it went away for a few years, and we decided in 2009 to bring it back to the Jubilee Auditorium with a bit of a different twist to it. This, when we brought it back in 2009, all the proceeds, net proceeds of the production go to helping local charities here in the Edmonton and Alberta region. So it's an amazing show, and we're excited. We were just talking here. I can't believe that it's here again, and they're getting the tree set up right now at the Jubilee, and we're pretty excited to get rolling on Thursday night.
For those that have never seen the show, I mean, tell us about the tree and how many people take part in that?
144 choir members in a 35-foot tree, surrounded by a 42-piece orchestra, a bunch of dancing Santas, a bunch of other singers on the stage, and children's choir, and all kinds of action, snow falling, and it's a 350,000 light production. It's people when they come, they'll be entertained, right, but they're also going to be moved. And when they leave, they're going to. It starts their Christmas.
Tell us the story, John, behind the Singing Christmas Tree. I mean, it was 46 years ago, but what was the original idea behind it?
Well, they started it back in 1967 at the church downtown, and just as a way for outreach in the community. And it started by just a few choir members and an organ, and it just developed over those years into the spectacular production it is now. And
of course, all the proceeds go to some amazing charities around the city.
Yeah, Marty, you might want to talk about the charities.
Yeah, John started the foundation to pay it forward with the proceeds from this show, and since the very beginning, it started with Santa's Anonymous, which I have obviously family history with it, and the Christmas Bureau. And it has evolved over the last couple of years into music programs, obviously with John's love of music. And it has been very, very cool for me to watch the last couple of years. And I think I was telling you just before I got here, there's a lot of corporations will write checks to charity, but John does it a little bit different. Is when he goes and promises money, he goes out and buys musical instruments for these kids, takes them to the school, hands it to them, and then gets down on the ground and plays with them. Mm-hmm. And this last time, John just ripped my heart out. We look over about a 14-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And John's just put the keyboard, is just barely plugged in. This kid sits down and starts playing John Legend, like perfectly.
Yeah. Wow. Caesar. He just sat down to all of me and started singing and playing, and I thought, wow. And he just said, well, I wish I had something like this at home. And I thought, wow.
Music, of course, is very important to people of all ages, kids, even the seniors and elders. Why is that?
My personal philosophy is music's like a doctor. And, I know that when I'm facing adversity or when I'm going through tough times in my life, I just go and sit down behind my piano and I play. And it just, releases something and I get kind of focused again and reset. And so I'm a firm believer that, I need to be out there and help as many kids as I can to have an opportunity to have a lesson or learn to sing, learn to dance, learn to play an instrument, whatever. And so that's just what I'm the road I'm on right now.
This is all local too, Jeremy. These are people. There's nurses and people like that you run into every single day. And it becomes this giant family. It's an amazing spirit that these people have, and it's all volunteered. So, especially this year, the choir has been really, really busy. We're running them all over the place, and we had we had them at the halftime show of one of the Eskimo games, and they're on television every day. And the Stollery yesterday, Stollery function yesterday.
Wow!
So they all just get it, and it's a very fulfilling program.
Again, we got John Cameron, Marty Forbes, the Edmonton Singing Christmas Tree taking place December 17th to the 20th, presented by Bill and Grace Knight. Marty, we were talking about Bill and Grace Knight. Tell us the story behind them.
I'll let John.
Okay.
He's much closer.
Yeah, he's he's been involved in the community, giving back for years, and he just phoned me one day and said, John, I really believe in what you're doing. And we started doing some, my other business is construction and doing some work on the construction side. And he just got involved 6 years ago. And here's a guy that gives back all the time. And then on Saturday, his office almost burns down. in a fire, and then I just found out on the way over here that it started on fire again.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's just an amazing individual, both Bill and Grace, and I'm so thankful for their donation and helping us out with what we do.
What's the support been like for the Christmas tree?
Oh, it's in terms of sponsors, it's been awesome. It's a different show. Like people. People when they come, like I said, they get motivated, they get moved, they're changed. And so when you go see a show, you don't mind paying the $30 or the $65 ticket, or because it's moving. There's so much other entertainment out there that it doesn't affect you, but this show will affect you one way or another. Laugh, cry, whatever the emotion, it will affect you. And we're just so happy to be a part of the community to be able to put this on.
We started a program last year, and this year advanced it, where some of the business leaders of the city bought tickets and then donated them back. And then we work with Boys and Girls Club and Edmonton Public School Board Foundation to arrange for buses and teachers and people to take these kids and bring them to the show, which they would never, ever be able to go to or be able to afford to. And I think we got over 155, Sandra Wood was saying yesterday. Yeah. So busloads full of kids, thanks to the generosity of some wonderful businesses in town.
Yeah. Where can people get tickets?
Ticketmaster. Very simple. Just go online at Ticketmaster or give them a call, and all the shows pop up. We do 6 shows, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and, of course, Thursday and Friday night. And we got some surprises like Spider Mabel. Everybody knows Spider Mabel. I think she might show up in one of the shows. So there's some other stuff too. So we're really excited.
We were talking earlier about last year Brett Kissel was a big part of the show. In the past, who also came to Edmonton to help out?
We started with the Canadian Tenors. They came in 2010. We had Ruben Studdard. We had Mark Masry. We had Brett Kissel. We had Chris Rich, who was on the Reba show. He did a comedy thing, so he came one year, and so we've had some pretty neat people passing through.
David Foster, his band,
his whole band played in 2010.
Yeah.
So,
and there are people that contribute that come in from Southern California. The conductor Emmanuel Fonte comes in from Seattle every second week to train. So it's a giant group effort that just comes together this week.
What kind of music can people expect to hear that time?
All kinds, like Kelly Clarkson, we're doing one of her songs.
Okay.
Carrie Underwood, a group called Pentatonics, we're doing a song by them. Straight No Chaser, we're doing traditional carols. We do a couple songs that we wrote on our own, like the opener is called Christmas at Edmonton, and it talks about Edmonton. And so there's a wide variety of stuff.
Can't wait for the show. It's the Singing Christmas Tree presented by Bill and Grace Knight. Again, if you need tickets, you can check out Ticketmaster.ca. December 17th to the 20th. Guys, it's going to be a great show.
It sure is. Thank you.
Thanks for your help, Jeremy.
Marty Forbes and John Cameron. If you need more information on the Edmonton Singing Christmas Tree, you can check our CFWE Facebook fan page.